Hi, this is Willie Crawford with a quick marketing tip for you. I'm an affiliate marketer who very often promotes products where the affiliate program gives me long, ugly URLs. What I do is I shorten those URLs using a script called Your Own Short URL, which you'll find at YourOwnShortURL.com. What the script does basically is it allows you to use to install the script on your domain, and then all of your links have your domain name in them first of all. But secondly, it allows you to take an ugly URL, and in the header here it shows uh, http colon slash slash some domain.com forward slash and a whole bunch of stuff after it, and it shows you can shorten it to mydomain.com forward slash and then 4 or 5, even one character if you want to. And I use that in my marketing because it allows me greater control over so many things that are critical to my marketing. So I'm going to show you just a few of those real quick, but I also want to encourage you to go over and check out YourOwnShortURL.com. Now, what this is the program actually installed on my site. Let me adjust my screen slightly. This is installed on my site, and when you first log into your admin control panel, this is what you'll see. The options you have is you can shorten URLs, you can convert text documents, every link in a text document to a shortened URL. You can view and edit the URLs that you have in your account, and then there's an online user's manual. To shorten URLs, you would just click on this link, and actually it would bring you back to this page. And what you do is you can add what you'd like appended to the URL, and then you add the actual affiliate link you want to change. So in this case, I'm going to just make up one. You can see this is totally nonsensical. But if I wanted to shorten that long link to my domain, and in this case, my domain is timic.org, TIMIC.org, that stands for the Internet Marketing Inner Circle.org. If I wanted to shorten that to timic.org forward slash XXX, all I do is I type in the 3 or 4 characters I want to append to the URL, which is timic.org, and then one space, and then the affiliate link I want to convert. And I scroll down, click on the link that says shorten URLs, and the script has me. It took this long, ugly URL here and it converted it to timic.org forward slash XXXX. I can now use that in all my marketing, and if you're on something like Twitter where you're restricted to 140 characters, it's really, really handy to have. But let's look also at other reasons you'd want to do that. One is the branding, because now my links have my domain name in them, and so it's extra link juice going to my domain. It's helping me in my search engine optimization. People are seeing my name rather than tinyurl.com or budurl.com or bit.ly or something like that. So that's powerful. But if we go over to the View, Edit, Delete panel, well, let me show you Convert Text. I'll just run across. All you do here is you take a newsletter, an article, whatever, and you drop the text into this box here. And then you can select whether you want to convert just URLs or FTP URLs or mail to links. And you scroll down and you click on the Shorten URLs in Text link here. And it converts every link in a given document to a shortened URL, and the script then remembers and redirects to the appropriate place. It's very powerful. I do that with many of my newsletters, and so I just drop a newsletter in that. For example, I have an Internet Marketing Inner Circle newsletter where I tell members what's going on our forum and what's going on within the membership. And so I'll often link to a dozen different threads on the forum, and rather than having a long link that's what the forum software generates, I can have just a short link of probably less than 10 characters, and I can drop the newsletter into this box and convert the whole thing and send it out, and all the links work and take the members directly to the forum where they may or may not have to log in depending upon how they've set their account up. Now, the next one over is the View, Edit, Delete, and this is, to me, where the real power in the script is. You go to that field, and it's going to require your password. I've told my machine to remember my password. And under View, see, View is selected. I click Process Records, and it basically shows me. I'll have to adjust my screen because it's quite a bit of data. It shows me the destination URL. It shows me when the link, the shortened URL, was created. And then over here, it shows the alias. That's what's appended to the URL. So, for example, in my script, um, timic.org/1000 would send people to this particular link, and timic.url/10 free MP3s would send people to this link, and timic.url/182 would send people to this link. And then this shows the number of clicks that link has gotten, and then when last clicked. So it lets me know whether or not people are actually still finding my links and clicking on them. And all those are important bits of information that I want to know. And if I scroll down a little bit, you can see that some of my links, some of them have absolutely no clicks thus far because they are in articles and, and ebooks that I'm still putting out there. And others have, well over 1,000 clicks or 2,500 clicks or whatever. And so that lets me know what people are interested in. But the thing I wanted to show you is that what this script also lets me do is lets me maintain control of my links after they're published, because what I can do is I can go back to this view, edit, delete screen. Let's go back there. And if I were to select edit instead of view, click process records. And now what it shows me is the URL. For example, this link is used to send people over to an episode of my blog talk radio show that I mentioned in an article. I think that's still being published. But and the URL is 3R2R6, which means nothing really. But it shows that it's gotten 3 clicks. And this is the destination URL. So if I wanted to change where that article is sending people, all I do is go in here and edit this one field, and it's changed. And that's powerful because normally when you use a service like TinyURL or BetterURL, once those links are out there, you can't change a lot of things about it. And so if you got a BetterURL link that's published in an ebook or in an article that's getting a lot of traffic, and all of a sudden you change your mind about how you feel about a particular affiliate program, a particular site, whatever, you often can't change where the link's going to. In fact, what can happen with one of those services that you don't maintain control over is that they can, for whatever reason, kill your links. They could maybe receive a complaint from somebody who don't remember subscribing to your newsletter or something along that line, or they could go out of business, and all of a sudden your links, which are in thousands of places in cyberspace, aren't working anymore. Well, like I have this one here. This link's been clicked on. I can find my mouse. This link's been clicked on 1,138 times thus far, and it's a PDF of an interview I did with David Preston where we talked about how we both actually plan on making eight figures this year, but he goes into a lot of detail. So I tweet about that or whatever, and 1,000 people have checked it out. Well, if I wanted to change the location of this file, or I wanted to change anything about where this link, which is timic.org/8 figures, takes people, I just change it here, and then I click the I tick this box basically, and then I change the destination URL, and down at the bottom of my screen, when I click process record, that changes where people are sent. This is a PLR product that basically is a pre-written e-zine. So I tweet about that, and I say, go over to timic.org/your-own-e-zine. About 800 people have done that thus far. You can see this was created on the 24th, and the last click was on the 28th, and again, 793 clicks. If I wanted to change what that URL was, the destination URL, I just change it here, and those links and e-zine articles and ebooks all over cyberspace still work. And that's the beauty of it. I'm going to do one other quick thing. I'm going to delete this URL that I created when I first started by ticking the box, and then I click process records. And what that does is it tells me it deleted that alias XXXX. So anyway, I'm going to send you over to read the page that describes this script. I've been using it for months now. Love it. Use it every single day and highly recommend it. And so after you look at it, if you have any questions, you can tweet me and ask me the questions. This is Willie Crawford. Thanks for your attention.